Hope everyone's been doing okay.
In the wild digital plains of the internet, one creature dares to wander far beyond its intellectual habitat. Yes, it's Brett May, pontificating on politics with the confidence of a man who's just Googled, "What is government?" Watch closely as he mimics human thought, parroting half-baked opinions and misplaced outrage, unknowingly stepping into a world far too complex for his cranial toolkit.
Hi, hello there guys, how are we doing? I hope everybody is blessed. I hope everybody is well. Now, first of all, God bless USA. God bless Israel. And even now Starmer's taking a stand, you know what I mean, to support Israel and USA. So big up to UK as well. Yup. Won't go into too much about it, you know what I mean, because, you know, these sensitive issues, you know what they're like. But yeah, good stuff. Operation Rising Lion.
Yes, Brett May, Clown World's own foreign policy analyst, is back with another tour de force in strategic confusion. This time he's rambling on about Operation Rising Lion, as if that was the game changer in the Middle East. Now, Brett, I hate to break it to you. Actually, I don't. But Rising Lion was the Israeli operation that happened over a week ago, targeting radar and infrastructure. The one that actually hit the nuclear sites, the big boy move, was the U.S. operation Midnight Hammer. Get it right. And I've got to say, Brett, if there's one thing America nailed, besides precision bombing, it's that name, Midnight Hammer. It's cinematic, it's terrifying, it's glorious. The kind of name that makes the British Ministry of Silly Operation names break into applause. You were close, Brett, just a week late and one brain cell short. So once again, we find you confidently wrong, yelling about yesterday's headlines with the certainty of a man who thinks foreign policy means taking your passport to Greg's.
You know what I mean, end of the day, Iran has been giving Hezbollah, has been giving the Youthies in Yemen, the Hamas, been funding them non-stop. So we've seen it all over the internet today. They've got rid of all their nuclear weapons, all the uranium to build a nuclear bomb. So yeah, you know what I mean, good justice, you know what I mean, that's that really. And now I believe they're saying a matter for national security because they don't know how many sleeper cells terrorists could be living in Europe or in USA now ready to act, you know what I mean. So end of the day, it's a good one for God's children. Yeah, it had to be done. So.
And Brett, mate, it's Houthis, not Youthies. You're not talking about a gang of 14-year-olds loitering outside Cost Cutter. You're talking about an armed militant group in Yemen. Come on, where are you getting your briefings from? TikTok conspiracy videos? Fair play, though. This is comedy gold. You really should stick to political commentary. You've found your lane. Poundland Tommy Robinson with a coke addiction and a Wi-Fi signal. It works. It's unintentionally brilliant. Like Alan Partridge if he had a probation officer.
So fair play to that one. Second of all, pop up here. I've seen now that Tommy Stenchy boy, the baldy dosser, you know what I mean, is now trying to deflect, saying he wants to fight with Venice. Now, my prediction for that fight would be simple. Tommy Stench has never gone bare-knuckle, you know what I mean. So, I don't know. I don't think he ever will go bare-knuckle. He's stuck on the misfits. You know what I mean? He's ducking. You know what I mean? He's ducking me. Ginge from Shard and another one. I took the easy option. I told you I was right there and then on the day. Do you know what they're doing, guys? Yeah? I'll tell you exactly what these people are all doing. They're putting a blocker on me. They're putting a blocker on me on the BKFC. They're putting a blocker on me on the misfits now. You know what I mean? Because Tommy says, oh, I'll fight him in the organisation. Get this in your head, Stenchy. You get me and you over the line on the misfits and I'll spark you out in round one. How's that, grab you?
Absolutely brilliant. Brett May, the only man who can go from discussing nuclear escalation to calling out Tommy Stench in under 30 seconds. Seamless. Like a man channel surfing his own delusions. And let's get one thing straight. Paul Venice would batter every single one of you. No debate. Like him or not, the guy is a former K1 champion. He's had a solid bare-knuckle fight. and he's a tank with cardio. You, Brett, you wouldn't last a minute. And Tommy Hench, or Tommy Stench, as you bizarrely call him, he'd go down just as fast. No, it's not deflecting. Venice isn't pulling out. He's ignoring you because everyone knows you never turn up. You're the king of call-outs that go absolutely nowhere. It's become a punchline. Let's not forget, your one appearance in BKB history, what should have been a legacy moment, ended with you faking an eye injury to get out of a fight with Rob Cunningham, a man with less threat than a strong breeze. That's your legacy, Brett. Nuclear takes and no-shows.
Get on. Also, you know what I mean? So never mind this and that. Blah, 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 blah. Because you ain't got the arse to fight me or Venice on the BKFC. So, and Ginge from Chardin said, there's too much politics surrounding Brett May at the minute with the BKFC, blah, 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 for me to fight. That were another way out. That were a load of shit. So I got offered it, and you didn't have the arse to take it. That's why you're taking this fella, this Polish fella on. Who's not had a bare-knuckle fight yet, but I believe it's both your debut, so fair play to you when you're ready or something. See if you can get it in the future. Like I said, I've got no problem with you. I've got no problem with Stenchy, really. You know what I mean? Got no problem with it. Just trying to get it on. Because the moment I get something confirmed proper, either the BKFC or the Misfits or something big, I'm coming off here. I'm coming off all this social media. I've got a lovely place, yeah, in the middle of nowhere. And I am just going to concentrate and graft for 12 weeks solid and not come on no social media whatsoever. Head into Super Zone, fully focused, come out and do the business.
And how you've got the nerve to call anyone a dosser after the circus you've pulled on YouTube is beyond belief, Brett. Let's be real. You're the dosser. That's why BKFC won't touch you. They know the truth. Even if you did show up, you'd fake an eye injury or a leg or say Mercury's in retrograde. It's desperation, plain and simple. You're clinging to this dream of a big fight, but look at how you've carried yourself. No one wants the headache. You're a liability, not a draw. And the sad part? You could have made it work. People find you funny, but no cardio, no skill, and the same tired routine. It's boring now. Go back to politics, mate. At least that's entertaining.
But it has to be a big fight. It has to be something big, it has to be something decent. Like I said, I know Christie's fighting Tierney next week. So, win or lose on that. I'm interested in that fight still on a big promotion. Get it on, you know what I mean? Let's just get the dates. Let's just stop the shit talk and just put something out there in black and white. I'll take off into the middle of nowhere. No social media, no nothing whatsoever, no back and forths. And I'll see you on the night and we'll get cracking and get it done. Because I desperately need to get out there and get some blasting now.
How you can even put your name in the same sentence as Tierney or Christie is beyond a joke, Brett. These lads have put in real work, been in real wars and earned real titles. You, one fight, one, and you bottled that. What makes you think you're on their level? It's delusional, full-on fantasy. My advice, forget the ring. Double down on YouTube. Seriously. Start banging out political videos. You've got a weird knack for it. You're funny. Occasionally you land a decent point, and people would watch. Because let's be honest, Brett, you're miles better at waffling than you are at fighting.
There's a brand new establishment opened up in just off the quayside, just off the apartments. So